Hey everyone, my name is Drunken Gleam. I'm definitely gonna get drunk tonight because it's one of those times when you just want to frickin' rage. It's one of those days when nothing goes right? And every single RNG, you're just down on your luck. And guess what? Oh, after they bend you over backwards, they're gonna slap you on the ass, and they're just like keep slapping you over and over again. They're just like, you're trying to get up, you're like, I need to get up, but they're just like, no. They're gonna push you down, push your head lower, and say, no, you're not gonna get anything today. No, you're not even gonna get a single win. And this is what I'm talking about. Look, right now, first of all, my name is #MSF sucks, because that's exactly what it is. And look, right here, I go into Doom Raid, right? Yesterday, everything was peachy. You know, we actually went to Doom 2.1 and we got 100% because it was actually up to me. Because luckily, I woke up in the middle of the night because I had to take a little tinkle, and I realized that, hey, luckily my alliance leader Clutch, was like, hey, Gleam, are you gonna get the last note? I was one off. I was on the mutant side, right? I was on the bio side and the mutant node, the last one. I totally forgot about it because I was drinking with my buddies, met some new people. I was so happy. I was like, oh, and I went to bed a little bit buzzed, and then I woke up, took a tinkle, and was like, oh crap, I forgot. Thank goodness my bladder woke me up. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to actually deliver, right? And thank God I did. I felt so good. I was like, yes, 100%. Oh, Doom 2.1, because we had new alliance members join that never completed Doom 2.1, so they got their what is it, the T4s, and everybody's happy, right? So I'm like, oh man, yeah, I actually did a good job yesterday. But guess what? Hey Pathfinder, good to see you, but I'm sorry, today's a bad video because you know what? I'm talking about freaking rage, okay? I'm gonna talk fast, I'm gonna drink a lot, and we're gonna talk about how #MSF sucks today. I don't usually like to do these videos, but today it's all about that because the RNG pisses me off, okay? And also, you know what's going on? Okay, yeah, somebody's talking about the non-voice or the envoys. Oh my goodness, what is going on with that, guys? Okay, I don't know if you know, but Mr. Hargrave left the non-voice, and I don't know what's going on. All I know is that there's a lot of shit going on, and today's bad RNG. I'm not going to talk about too much about the non-voice until I drink a little bit more, but I'm going to keep talking about how MSF sucks and the parts that actually pisses me off. And look, I just started raids, okay? And now look, I'm stuck on skill. I haven't actually... No, thanks for the follow, Frankie, but you know what? This is a bad rage video. You liked it at a bad time. But guess what? Look. Oh, by the way, I don't have enough to launch this raid. Oh, I do, okay. But you know what? I don't have enough cores. And if I need to buy a core, I can't because I have 2 cores left. 2! This is so pissing me off. I'm just like, oh, guess what? You don't have enough resources to complete this purchase. Buy the missing amount. Am I gonna pay money right now? I mean, I might have to because I look like a fool. Have you seen that Mad TV? What is that? Whatever. It's just like I'm so behind, and this is what pisses me off, right? 10 out of 10 times. Okay, 9 out of 10 times, you're just like, yeah, I can get through this raid, no big deal, everything's great. But that one time, because RNG is against you over and over and over again, and it just makes you feel like shit. It makes you feel like shit, right? This game just basically, like I said earlier, bends you over backward and slaps you silly. And then when you're trying to get up, they're just like, no, they're gonna force your head down and your ass up. And they're gonna keep hitting you on that behind of yours, right? So raids has been pissing me off recently. Okay, you know what else has been pissing me off? Dark Dimension. All right. Yes, I beat Dark Dimension the first time, but guess what? Look, let me show you my second time around and the attacks that I've been doing. All right, look at this. The first one. Okay, first note. Woo! 1 attack. I was like feeling like, I'm a badass motherfucker. But guess what? Then the second one, okay, badass motherfucking time. Number 2, okay? You can use anybody. So you can use the legendaries, you can use anybody. And 2 attacks are like, okay, it's getting a little bit harder, but you feel like a badass because you already beat DD5. But guess what? You go into city. Oh, sorry guys. It took you 5 attacks and a ton of cores if you want to core it. you know? And I don't appreciate that because look, like my attack history, I think attack 4 was only 4 million damage. You know how bad that felt? I forgot exactly who I was going up against, but it felt like shit, right? And it made me actually, I think I actually took Luke Cage to T16 because I'm just like, I need one more city character. Right? And then, oh, the next node, how many attacks? Another 5 attacks. You know what? That's 2 freaking weeks if you don't core. But you know what? Yeah, because I'm a freaking filthy whale, I cored because I'm just like, oh man, I gotta hurry up my arena. You know, people are starting to get Dormammu. I need to get Father Dormammu or fucking Daddy Dormammu before Baby Dormammu is no longer relevant. And another 5 attacks. And of course, every other attack, you know what? I remember it was this node, I believe City Node 2 or 3. I forgot what it was, but one of the nodes, I just did like shit. Oh, look at this, the first attack. Okay, 1.7 million. You can do anything. You could not do anything. You had to actually, I think, yeah, I don't remember which one it was. I just remember in City, I had to take it like a man. Just turn around, take your pants down, bend over, and just take it. Because you know why? It's because I think they put a bunch of these like healers with I don't know, Ms. Marvel, maybe 2, maybe 5 Ms. Marvel just to piss you off, right? Just to say, you know what? I'm just in case you get the other Ms. Marvel down to yellow, all the other Ms. Marvels would taunt. Then you're like, wait, I gotta go after another Ms. Marvel, then you go after her, and then the original heals up because of Squirrel Girl or somebody, and then she taunts. You're just like, what the fuck? What kind of perverted, cycle is this? It's just like the way that they set these characters up is just to destroy your only hope in the world of trying to get through DD5, right? It doesn't matter DD4, DD3, it's all the same. The way they set it up, yeah, they're like, oh, it's a challenge, but actually, it's fucked up. Okay, so City I got through, look at this, it took me 15 attacks my second time around, right? 15 attacks total, okay, fine, 14, whatever. And then I'm just like, oh, thank goodness, I could go to global, and I get a bunch of great global characters. I got Captain America, I got Doom, Dr. Doom, I have, who do I have? I brought in Wong, because originally it was hashtag not my Wong, but as of today, it's hashtag MSF sucks. So then I brought in over all of I brought in some really good tunes. I'm like, yeah, I'm ready for this. But guess what? No. Okay, the first note, just like, let me ease you in. Just because you got Dr. Doom and you got Wong, you got a big Wong this time around. Not the first time because you had a tiny little Wong. But this time around, you got a big Wong. But you know what? I'm going to make you feel like you don't even have a Wong. I'm going to chop that Wong off. Go, boop. No more Wong. And look at this. Second time around. Fucking 8 attacks. 8 attacks. So look at this. It's like, are you freaking kidding me? It's like all of a sudden you're feeling decent about yourself, you're recovering from the trauma that was the city nodes, and then you're just like, I'm gonna bring in all these big characters, feeling good about yourself. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna be good this time around. But no, the second node completely decimates your team over and over again. And I don't remember what I did previously. Right, I don't remember what happened previously my first time through DD5, but I don't remember it being this bad, right? And then of course today, this is where it made me freaking rage. JS Watts, JSWAT 85, bringing the SWAT team. I need to be swatted right now so that I can be taken to the FBI because I'm gonna fucking rage and freaking like whoever's gonna hold me down, I'm gonna bust open or something. So look at this one so far, right? I'm already 6 attacks in, and I'm barely hitting the middle. At this point, I'm just like, okay, if I launch this, I can't use anybody because if I have to heal, it's going to cost 200, 300 cores. I can't even. All I know, I'm going to drink a little bit more tonight, and I'm going to keep talking about how MSF sucks. So this part, okay, DD5, DD4, DD3, DD2, whatever, even DD1, the first time you get to DD1, I remember feeling like, oh wow, this is amazing. You know, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. You go in there, you're like, woo, I'm gonna do something. I feel like a badass. My Venom is tier gear 11. I just finished my purple tiers, and oh, I just unlocked Kestrel, and I know that she's the best character in the game, and I got her to tier gear 9. I'm gonna do DD1. Woo! I'm gonna do no, and then it smacks you upside the head and just like, nope, you need to spend more money to feel like you're actually doing anything in this game. All right, so we keep learning, right? DD 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't learn. We are absolutely addicted to this game. We are absolutely addicted to this game, right? Clutch knows more than anybody. I mean, this is an addiction, okay? It's a gambling addiction, and we all know this. It doesn't matter if you're a whale. It doesn't matter if you are a dolphin. It doesn't matter if you're a kraken. If you're a kraken, you're even more of addicted to this game, right? Just like blackjack. You go to the casino, you're just like, you know what? I got $100, all right? I'm gonna win 1,000, right? Everybody goes in thinking that they're gonna win big. That's why you go to the casino, because you want to test it out. You want to give it a shot. But you know what? It's not gonna happen because the house always wins. And who's the house in this time? It's freaking Scopely. It's Scoponeck. It's whatever the heck they're called these days. Boundlessly assholics, or whatever they're called. Right? And this is the thing, like even with Madeleine Pryor, okay, now I'm going to talk about Madeleine Pryor. Yes, I do like how she looks. Yes, she is, I believe, quote unquote, the sexiest toon in the game because she's showing all her skin. But you know what? Again, sex sells, and I bet you people have purchased her just because of her looks. And guess what? She's not that great outside of war defense. What? Yes, and they actually get countered. The new Marauders get countered very easily. They're not that great. She's useless, just like Clutch says. She doesn't do shit. I tried her outside of war. I tried her on another team. I tried her in X Factor. I tried to remove, Rhino and use her. She couldn't do anything. The only good that she is used for is basically on war defense on the Marauders team. Maybe bringing Strife for war attack, but who's gonna do that? Right? Screw buying character. Pathfinder. Every toon is $50, even if they're a 2-star unlock. What happened to the yesteryear days when you're just like, you know what? Remember when it felt okay, or actually it felt bad to pay $25 for a character unlock, right? And now they're just like, you know what? It's not gonna be 25. It's not gonna be 29. It's not gonna be 35. It's not gonna be $39.94. It's gonna be $50. Take it or leave it, right? And you know what? Those of us who take it, we take it up the behind. And that's what I'm trying to say about this game. They keep upping the ante because they know we are freaking addicted. And that's a major issue. That's a major issue about this game. You should, not you, as a company, sure, you're making tons of money, and recently there's been this design director or whatever. He seems like a nice chap, right? He plays Marvel Strike Force. He goes in, he's a new guy going in, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed again, and he's gonna change the face of Marvel Strike Force. And guess what? All of a sudden, every single patch, we're getting 5 new characters. Oh, and by the way, we're gonna rework 5 new or previous old toons and teams, and then you're just left like, what am I gonna do? Oh my gosh, am I supposed to unlock new characters because I have to stay ahead of the meta, right? Because we are competitive, we do wars, and this is the problem. It's a vicious and perverted cycle that if you cannot get out of, this is what's gonna happen, right? And unfortunately, I completely admit I am completely addicted to this game. I've been thinking about, okay, if I don't play this game, what other game am I play? Guess what? I'm probably gonna play Diablo Immortals. It's coming out very soon. It just got announced coming out in the next couple months. I'm definitely gonna play Diablo Immortals. My buddies, which I'm gonna bring on to stream one of these days, actually, they're the creators of Diablo. At least they worked on Diablo 1 and 2. right? David Brevik, Max, and Eric Schaefer. I'm gonna bring them on stream. We're gonna freaking have a drunken fest where we talk about how times have changed. We'll talk about how Diablo has changed, right? Because Diablo 3, it became mass market, and that's what Blizzard did. So I'm gonna play that game. I'm still gonna play Marvel Strike Force. I don't know if I'm going to invest or whale out as much as I currently do. Of course, they know how to get me, because guess what? Is it gonna be Gambit or is it gonna be Havoc? Who the hell knows? Because all I know is that I love Gambit. Gambit is my favorite tune, is my favorite comic book character growing up. Okay, I didn't even read the comics. I just watched the Marvel X-Men TV series, and Gambit's still the coolest character ever. Right? I'm not as like obsessed as Tana. I love the guy, but the thing is, this game knows where to hit you up because it's your childhood. It's your childhood. It knows how to just, those wounds, just get in there and just like. This game and Marvel, like, I feel like they're actually giving Marvel a bad name. I've been watching Moon Knight. It's been absolutely incredible. I love it. I don't know if anybody's seen the latest episode 5. That backstory and the character development was so incredible. Incredible. And then guess what? Marvel Strike Force, $50. $50 for Moon Knight. I don't give a shit if you know about his background or not, but guess what? $50 for Marvel's Batman. Are you going to take it or leave it? Because guess what? He's a part of the Shadowland, which is the top war offense team originally before Weapon X, of course. So then, moving on, okay? What else pisses me off about this game? I forgot what I was talking about. Madeleine Pryor, she just showed up, and I'm like, she is annoying. Arena. Oh, don't get me started about Arena. The only two modes that I care about in this game is definitely not Scourge, because that mode pissed me off. Scourge, it took me so freaking long to get through the first and then my second run, which I got, I think, around 1.2 million, which is pretty decent, right? And I got 3 to 4%, top 3 to 4%, and I still didn't get my 5 stars. Thank you, Scopely. But Scourge event took so long. I just remember, thank you, Newfie Girl, for telling me the sequence of how to counter the last node, right, node 10. But this is my hotel. This is my hotel, right? Look, let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. Oh my God, it's not even showing the background. Anyway, so I'm still in the hotel, and I was on this bed for literally 2.5 hours trying to grind through Scourge event. And I'm just like, this is taking up so much time. So much time. I finally got through it. I felt great, and I can move on with my life. But then I'm just like, you know what? Am I gonna get 5, 6, 7 stars on MILF Morgan Le Fay? No, I'm not, because there's the competition as well as the cheaters. Don't even talk about the cheaters. I couldn't measure up, and I'm like, should I do it again? I tried it. I got to node 5 at least 3 times because I was like, maybe I'll reset some of the the Scourge event, the Scourge details, maybe make it easier. And then I get to node 5 and it just completely dominates me. I try to replay it at least 10, 20 times. I'm like, fuck this. I'd rather go outside. And then I just gave up on Scourge. So going back to what I like about this game, or what I play, not like, I play Arena and I play War. These are the 2 modes that matters to me. And unfortunately, for me, those are the most competitive parts of this game. Not even the leaderboards, right? At least the leaderboards you place somewhere and you're gonna get some rewards and you can move on with your life. With Arena and War, it matters. This is a competitive game. And every single time that I go in here, right, the chats, and I scroll up and I see these people, everybody, and look at this. Oh, somebody has unlocked Wong. Oh, gear tier 14. Oh, what is this? Skirmisher Wong. I mean, all of this is manipulation. It's manipulation to make you feel like you're missing out. FOMO. It's like, oh, wait a minute, Jedi unlocked the Polaris X Factor costume. Oh crap! Did I do my dailies? Did I advance? Did I do RTA today? Because maybe I forgot. I'm not gonna unlock Polaris's sexy new outfit. Let me take a look. Oh yes, I did unlock her because I saw in the chat that people were unlocking her, and I went over here and started playing this game. Right? I'm like, okay, this is a cool costume. Yeah, that's cool. But guess what? Again, it's manipulation. This game loves to manipulate people, right? If you look, I remember somebody like Mobile Gamer or somebody went on Crunchbase and looked up Scopely, and they're actually classified not as a video game company, they're classified as a gambling company. So I want to make sure that whoever watches this stream or video, that you know what you're getting yourself into. Okay, you should always play within your means. And what does that mean? That means that if you don't, you have family, you have a girlfriend, you have a wife, a boyfriend, whatever, you have dogs, cats, anything, always make sure that you can take care of them first, because life should always come first before Marvel Strike Force. Marvel Strike Force is an addiction. All right, it's a worse addiction than playing blackjack, than going to the casino, because it's actually hard to go to the casino. Do you know? Okay, speaking of casinos, here in Singapore, because I'm trapped here for a little bit, did you know that the locals, the Singaporeans, if they go into the casino, they have to pay about over $100 to even enter the casino before they even gamble. However, guess what? Expats, anybody that's not Singaporean, gets in for free with their passport. I mean, at least there's a barrier of entry. With Marvel Strike Force, there is no barrier of entry. You play this anytime you have your phone. You play this on the toilet. You play this on the airplane. You play this when you're having sex. I don't know when you play. All I know is that a lot of people play this game because they're freaking addicted, and they're just like, oh, I gotta do my dailies. Oh no, I gotta do my war attacks, or else I'm gonna let my alliance mates down. Oh, I gotta do my raid. But guess what? All of a sudden, right now, I am literally contemplating whether or not to pay for cores, because I'm completely out of cores. I can't heal up anybody. And the only thing that it's telling me to do is buy? Should I buy cores to save your alliance? Right? Because it gives you pressure, and I hate that about this game. I hate it. It goes straight over here. Should I buy 150 cores for $2? I mean, this is an RMB, by the way, because I have an RMB account, Apple account. But let's just look, over here, this is $100, right? The shipment and power core is $100. Who the F? Oh, man. It's just like, guys, okay? By the way, cheers to hating this game, because this is how I feel about it today. And don't get me started in real-time arena. Oh, why did they do real-time arena? Because if there's somebody that beats your ass, you know it's going to make you feel bad about your roster, and you're going to invest in more. Check this out. I'm going to make someone feel bad about their roster. Guess what? Because I'm going to use this team. Oh, this team. Nobody has beaten this team yet, okay? Okay? And look, I'm going to put on auto. I feel sorry for anybody who's about to go against my team, because they're going to feel inadequate. They're going to feel like they have a small Wong compared to my bigger Wong. Okay, he doesn't even have a Wong, right? And oh man, I feel bad for this guy, because he actually has a 7/7 Sinister. But guess what? Sorry, dude. You're not going to win. Because first of all, there's Dormammu, and second of all, it's the Darkhold team. It's the most meta team in the game. So I'm going to put him out of his misery, except in a way, I'm actually making him more miserable, because he sees Dormammu, he sees a big-ass Wong, he sees Morgan Le Fay at 4-4 or whatever, because I couldn't get my 5th because Scopely screwed up again. So, like, this is what I'm saying. RTA is a freaking rabbit hole, okay? The only good thing... Oh, did he clone Dormammu? No, he didn't, because he couldn't, because of my big-ass Wong. So what I'm saying is that RTA is a way to manipulate players. And originally they had it so that you have to play RTA every day. Oh, you still do. Except you don't have to play it to get through all of the rewards. Now you can just, guess what, guys? Now you can just blitz for freaking 12 hours in a day. Yeah, you can blitz. You can get 50 million, and you can be a badass and get 50 shards of Wong. Woo! That is so much time invested in this freaking game. I mean, I swear to God, I'm sorry, guys. Like, I'm really bad at blitzing these days. I used to blitz the shit out of it. These days, I just pay for stupid shit because, you know what? People who know me, I'm very busy. But the thing is, like, I gotten so sick and tired of blitz. Look at this. I only have 1 million, 2 million for Silver Samurai. Because, you know what? Because I already paid for Silver Samurai. I have him at 6 stars. Right? So it's like a play to win type of scenario. They feed on whales. They feed on free to play, because if you're not going to pay for it, then you're going to play for it. And if you're going to play for it, you're not going to be playing for another game. You're not going to be playing another game. And that's the key, right? I used to be in the video game industry, and it's all about how can we grab them, make the game sticky enough so that they don't play another competitor's game, right? For example, if you play World of Warcraft, are you going to play another MMORPG? It's going to be hard because you got your, is it alliance or whatever they call it? Your guild, your whatever, that you're raiding. You got to spend time with the people that matter to you. And that's what I'm saying. This is the type of manipulation that this game does. Every freaking game mode. And I'm sorry, like, again, going back, what I'm saying, if you can afford it, great. Go all in. It's okay. But I feel bad for the people who cannot afford it, whether it's in time, whether it's in money, or anything else. So, again, this game, pure manipulation, and sometimes the RNG pisses me off, but you know what? I'm still addicted. I admit I am an addict. I admitted it, but I want everybody to admit it as well. That you know what is going on about yourself, about your psyche, that you are addicted. So if you don't, or if you can't sustain this type of lifestyle, because in a way this is like a lifestyle type of thing, whether it's your time, because if you spend time on this game, you give up time of your life to other things or other games. And then of course the money aspect. If you spend a lot on this game, then you can save on time, right? This is where my TCP is way bigger than previously because I spend money, and usually I'm in meetings, but you know what? I'm still, being competitive because I love my alliance, right? I love my alliance mates. I'm never gonna leave. It's just, it is what it is. So I want you, fellow viewers, to understand who you are, feel deep down inside about yourself. Can you maintain and sustain this type of addiction? And if you can, great, let's play, right? I can't wait to take you on war because I'm gonna freaking rip you up. But if you can't, you should take a step back and think about what is actually happening with this game in your life. All right, thanks a lot. My name is Drunken Gleam. Like and subscribe, and I hope you follow me for future Rage videos. If you like this, let me know down in the comments below. If you didn't like this, let me know as well, right? Because if you don't admit that you're an addict, then you're definitely 100%, 1000% addicted. Peace.